Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. Today is the final demo of data analytics using Power BI. Anybody can learn data analytics. So if you know 2 plus 2 equals to 4, you are eligible to IT industry and you can learn data analytics, which is very simple and no coding, or you can say low coding. And even the recession is going on, you should not be worried at all because whatever you cannot control, you have to forget about it. Whatever you can control, for example, learning that you can control, joining a proper guru, you can control, right? Be with the proper mentors that you can control. So degrees or PJs are useless, I'm telling you. Even though you have a PG or PhD, if you don't have a proper skill, you are completely useless for the complete, the market. I'm telling you, 40 to 50% of the people who have simply degrees or having some kind of a skills here and there. You may be working as a teacher, or housewife, maybe insurance guy, maybe banking guy. With those, knowledge, you cannot get a lot of jobs today. Either you need to upskill or reskill with the proper technologies, right? So data engineering, data analytics, data science, Gen AI, prompt engineering, all of them are going to be giving you more opportunities today. So don't go into data science or those kind of a technologies because very much complicated, so much of a coding. If you wanted to go into IT today, learn courses like data analytics without coding. Within 3 to 6 months of time, you will be able to easily get into IT sector. Backbone for data engineering, data science, data analytics is SQL or RDBMS. So that you need to learn without fail. So in our data analytics module, we are going to be teaching you not only Power BI, but also SQL and ETL, lot of other things we're going to be having. So it will take a minimum 3 months of program. Monday to Friday, we are going to be having classes. Daily 1 hour class will be there. Whatever be the reason, if you're not able to attend daily live classes, daily recorded videos can be uploaded in the portal. You will be able to watch those classes in the evening or whenever you get a time. Clear? So time is not a problem, and your degree or a gap is not a problem. Only problem is that if you don't have the proper goal, that is the problem. Clear? So tomorrow you cannot blame anybody saying that nobody helped me, nobody properly guided me. I am from rural background. I am from I don't have money to come to Hyderabad. You need not come to Hyderabad. You can sit at home, have quality faculties teaching from Hyderabad, attend their lectures from home so that you can save money, you can save time. You will be able to get into IT sector. Till the placement, I'm going to be helping you. So not only the teaching, CV preparation, project, everything I'm going to be giving as part of, this fee only. The fee details and everything will be given after today's demo. So you can just call these numbers if you don't get the payment details, and discounts will be given if you fill this form, right? So the form I have provided. So yesterday's, today's demo also I have uploaded Bhaskar Jogi YouTube channel. You can just go subscribe my Bhaskar Jogi channel today. Lot of interview questions, lot of people success stories are being recorded and uploaded there. Must subscribe the channel Bhaskar Jogi youtube.com. Chalo, guys. So I have given you this form. So once you fill, you will be able to get discount fee. Today, you can make the amounts in the installments as well. So money should not be a problem for you. Clear? So whatever you wanted to pay, you can pay and continue uh, the classes from tomorrow. So from tomorrow, this meeting ID will change, and people who make the payment will get the new meeting ID by end of the day. If you don't get the meeting ID, either you can call me directly. This is my number, right? So I have made the payment, but I did not get any meeting link. You can call me or WhatsApp me on this number, or you will be able to also, call these numbers. If they don't respond, I have given my number. Just WhatsApp me, sir. I did not get the payment link, sir. I did not get the meeting ID for tomorrow. Or if you have any other concerns, okay, you can just call them and ask them. So you can escalate the matter to me as well. Not only for this, any doubts, one-to-one clarifications or career counseling classes, always you can call me on 99199 9452 is my official, number, direct number. You can just speak to me directly, guys. But tomorrow, if you're working on any lab, if you need any support, I'm there to support. I will connect you one-to-one. Chalo, guys. So today is the final demo. I wanted to tell you a lot of things. So let me open my notes. And we were talking about IT industries completely for the information technology. And we have seen what is a data analytics, that is understanding the past, and what is data science, predicting the future. And we also spoken about what is the data engineering. Data engineering means what? Collecting the data, clean the data, and storing the data. That's it. Okay. Collecting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data. This is the responsibility of data engineering team. So data engineering is the guy who's going to be supplying data to the data analyst as well as data, scientist. Clear? So let me go and try to complete few more things today. So I was talking about when you have a small amount of data, you will be able to store them in Excel. When you have a large, means GBs of data, you can use SQL and languages to process the data. And when you have, billions and crores of data, we are able to store them in the data warehousing. And to process the data, we can use BI tools. When the data size is, let us say, uh, more than petabyte and everything. So this kind of a data is called as a big data, and the data size I'm talking about trillions now, trillions of data, right? So this kind of a data, when you have it, this kind of a data, you will not be able to store them in your data warehousing. So we need to store this kind of a data in separate technology called Hadoop. Clear? So this Hadoop technology or a software is given by a foundation called Apache Software Foundation. So this is a free software. Today, Hadoop is gone. We have today one more thing it got released, that is Apache Spark. Clear? Apache Spark is released today. So Hadoop is released, I think, year 2006. Right after that same Apache, this foundation only released. The next software is called. This is also free software, and it is released in year 2009. So today, if you wanted to store large amount of data, people are not going to use Hadoop. People are going to be using Apache Spark. Apache Spark is very, very easy, and so you will be able to have 100 times faster. Very, very easy. It is very, very faster, 100 times faster than Hadoop. So Hadoop, if it is taking 1 minute of time, if it is taking 1 hour of time, so it can complete the things 100 times faster than the Hadoop because of the fastness, and it is very easy. People are using, if you wanted to store large amount of data today, Apache Spark is the free software that you need to download and install in your hardware. You have to buy the hardware, but remaining things completely given free by Apache company, Apache Software Foundation. It is not a company, a charitable organization which is there in USA. Clear? So if you have a small amount of data, you can go and store the data in Excel. If it is GBs of data, you can use SQL. If it is terabytes of data, prepare a data warehouse and try to use. All of them are the paid softwares, not free softwares. Data warehousing, when you create, you need to buy hardware. SQL is not a free. Either you need to buy this or buy this or buy this. Only this software is a free. But Oracle, SQL Server, these are the paid softwares. Clear? One of the softwares you need to install means data warehousing, also not a free at all. You need to pay and try to get the software and try to buy large hardware and try to implement, but it can accommodate up to terabytes of data. Clear? But what is the free today? That is, Hadoop or, Apache Spark or Apache. This is also Apache Hadoop. It is also from Apache Foundation only. So Apache Spark people are using from 2009. Today we are in 2024, 2025, right? So almost 2024 is gone. 2025 we are entering into. So if you have a large amount of data, Apache Spark, you need to learn, and you will be able to store the data and processing is also done. Everything can be done within the Apache Spark today. Am I clear? So if you wanted to learn this kind of a technologies, the compulsorily what you know here, compulsorily SQL you need to know, and the Python also we need to know only for big data, Hadoop and these systems. SQL and Python is mandatory. Then, data warehousing concepts you need to know, and data modeling concepts you need to know. Lot of other things you're going to be learning. So this is what is called Scala is one more thing that you're going to be learning here. And PySpark, that is also one thing you're going to be learning. So when you learn all of them, you will become a data engineer. So this is also 3 months course I'm teaching. Clear? This is also 3 months course I'm going to be teaching. So here we are also learning Azure or AWS. One, cloud technology also we are going to be learning. What is Azure? What is AWS? I have told you clearly. But if not, you will be able to understand later as well. So we are not going to be working with the Apache Spark or all of them today. We are completely focusing on what is the data warehousing. Then today, let us understand what is MSB, Microsoft Business Intelligence. And today, what is MSBA? We have SSIS and SSAS and SSRS, and what is ETL and everything I'm going to be discussing today. Let me go try to give you one case study. I wanted to take Microsoft or I wanted to take Amazon as a case study. What company I'm going to be taking? Amazon company. Amazon company has large amount of data, right? I wanted to take their data and analyze the data. I wanted to take their data and do analytics. Analytics means how is the sales last 1 year? How is the sales last 2 years? I wanted to take some numbers and analyze. Analysis means comparing the figures. For example, I'm having two kids. One kid is scored, let us say, 68% marks in semester one of BTech. Second kid scored, let us say, 98 marks. What I do? I'm going to be comparing and I'm going to be telling that you're not good, doing good, or this is not doing good. So kid one has scored 68% of the marks, right? Kid two has scored, both of them are twins, and she scored, let us say, 93% of the marks. So when I take the data, semester one data, I'm going to be comparing it. This is semester one data. Like that, I will take semester two data. I will see he got 78% here and she got, let us say, 89% here or 80% here. What is it you can understand? So, kid one is improving, kid two is not improving. So, this is what is called analytics. Analytics means take the data, past data, because semester one is gone, semester two is also gone. Now they're into semester three. So, you take the past data of your kids and try to analyze who is doing what. So, by taking the data, by comparing the data, and by taking a decision, what kind of a decision you're going to be taking? My kid one is now improving, kid two is not at all doing good. Now you have to give suggestion to the kid number two, saying that you have to take more tuitions, you have to cut the cricket matches, and the phone usage, everything you need to cut down. I will put one more tuition. All of them you're going to be doing, because end of the day you are planning to get more results. Clear? So now we are talking about only two kids, but I wanted to think about a business. So business where we have lots of people are working, large amount of investment already made, and I wanted to analyze how my profits are, how my sales is, how my expenses are. I wanted to take a report quarter by quarter, semester by semester, month by month, year by year. So I wanted to analyze everything. Analyzing means get the data and comparing the data quarter on quarter, month on month, or year on year. Or I wanted to see a South India versus North India, US versus Europe, or Europe versus India, Asia. Like that, I would like to compare. iPhone 15 versus iPhone 16 sales. Like that, many things I'm going to be taking and understanding. So comparing the data, that's it. Compare the past data is called as a data analytics. But it is not a small amount of data, right? It is a very, very big amount of data. I cannot do it manually. Without computer's help, I will not be able to do this kind of analysis because a large amount of data we are talking about. Clear? So that is the reason we are going to be using SQL, Power BI, all of them to work on. So machines are going to be faster, more accurate, and you can rely on the data and cheaper, right? If you include a lot of people, if you recruit a lot of people to do the data analytics, means manually you're using pen and paper, or maybe wrong tools you're going to be using, and getting the data analytics for the large amount of company will be difficult. Clear? That is the reason. Let us talk about Amazon company now. They wanted to analyze the data, but the problem is that they have lot of data issues or the data challenges they have. What is the issue? First issue we're talking about here. The first issue we're going to be talking about here is data is not available. Data is So data is not available in a single place. Location is the first constraint. Look, the data may be available in India because they have sales in India, or maybe in Japan. Some of the data, some of the sales of Amazon companies in happening Japan, US, or UK, Singapore, Dubai, lot of places Amazon company doing its business. The first issue is that data location. The second issue, the data they're having not in a single environment. In India, when you go to, let us say, Amazon.com, when you go to Amazon.in, do you know what is the software? This software may be Java software. We don't know. In India, they may be using a Java. In Japan, they may be using a .NET. Okay? They may be using a .NET. Clear? And in US, it may be what is called, let us say, they have some data in Excel sheets, they have some data in Android apps, right? They may be having some data in SAP, they may be having some data in XYZ systems. All the data belong to a single company called Amazon company. Amazon's data is not available in India or Japan because everywhere the company is doing a business, they have the data spread all over the world. The data spread all over the applications. Many applications they're using it. Android, SAP, this one, that one. And what about data size? Right? Size may be in India, the size is very, very bigger size. In America, that is also medium or the bigger size. Clear? In some places, the data may be a small size data. So Japan, the sales is not very good. Maybe some small size data, but India and other countries where the sales is heavy, every month they're getting petabyte, zettabyte, yottabyte of data. In some countries, they're getting every month 500 to 200 GB of data. Like that, the sales data is a big data. Right now, everybody is using phone pay application, right? Phone pay application is not an Indian company's application, right? Do you know who is the uh, owner of phone pay application? Who's the owner of phone pay? Any India company? No, no. Phone pay application belong to Walmart company. Walmart company is running a phone pay in India, right? Which is a more successful business in India. It belong to US company. Now tell me, what is the monthly data? Monthly data will be 100 700 crores. What is the data? Every month I'm talking about 700 crore. When you convert this into billions, 7 billion data, right? So 1 month data is 700 crore data. 100 crore is equivalent to 1 billion. It is equivalent to 7 billion data. So this kind of a data, only we're talking about one phone pay. It may be you're maybe using a phone pay Android application, iOS application, maybe some other application. Phone pay is able to store the data. Now this is a very large amount of data. The size may be in petabyte, zettabyte of data. Clear? One computer cannot take the data. They may be having thousands of computers to store the data in many places. South India data in South India, North India data in the North India, Hyderabad data in Hyderabad, like that. Ahmedabad data in Ahmedabad, like that. People may store different places. Clear? So we don't know what is the size of the data. So one more problem is data accuracy. How clean the data is. How clean the data is. It may be uh, very high level cleaning, right? So completely high, or you can say medium level cleaning, or it may be low level cleaning. I may have a lot of duplicated data, lot of dupes, a lot of misspelled data, right? Lot of blank values, okay? Lot of wrong values, blank values, lot of wrong values, right? Like that, you may have a lot of issues with the data, duplicated data, misspelled data, blank values, wrong values. A lot of things are called low accuracy. Accuracy means this is the one I'm going to be talking about. Like that, data is there in the company, but the data is not ready to use a data. Remember this. For example, I wanted to make potato chips. So I have a potato, but it is not ready to use a potato. So potato wafers company, layers company is manufacturing a lot of potatoes, potato chips and everything all over the world. So get the raw potato, clean the potato, small potato, you need to remove them. And after that, you need to peel the potato and put them into, salty water and soak them for 10 hours. A lot of cleaning process will happen. Clear? And they are not going to be doing for 10 kg 20 kg, tons and tons of potato going to be taken into the factory, and you're going to be cleaning the data. So here all the Amazon data is not available in a single machine. That is the first issue. Single issue, lot of softwares they are using to capture their data. Maybe in India you are storing data maybe in Java. We don't know as an end user whether it is a Java, Android. I don't know. I'll open my phone. I buy a product. I make a payment. I cancel a product. I cancel a product. Right? Lot of things we're going to be doing, but all the data belong to Amazon company. You may be going to call center. You may be saying this product is a defective product. I would like to have a replace, or I wanted to refund the amount. So that is there. The Excel data is available with the call center team. So lot of things are happening, and lot of data is getting stored from Amazon company. End of the day, I wanted to analyze this data because I'm a data scientist, or I'm a data analyst. So Amazon company told me, hey Bhaskar, you take the data and you analyze the data. But I'm shocked all the data is not available in a single place. What I have to do? I have to go and try to take the data and clean the data first. So what I'm trying to do, if I wanted to analyze the data, step number one, you have to get the data from different sources. All the data belong to a single company called Amazon company. You may be having a lot of sources. Clear? Let me take the data. So some data is available in Java within India. Some of the data is available, let us say, US, maybe in .NET, right? Some of the data may be available in Japan, maybe SQL data. We don't know where the data is available. Some of the data may be available in Dubai and Excel data. All the data belong to a single company data, and different locations they have the data. I have to get the data from here. I need to get the data from here. I have to get the data from here. I can get the data from here. And all the data first I have to integrate using one software called as ETL software. There is a software called as SSIS. Clear? So which is going to be performing ETL operation. ETL means extract the data and transform the data and load the data. So these are the three things I'm going to be doing it. So extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. Transformation means a cleaning. Okay, transformation means a cleaning. So what we are going to be doing now, I'm going to be using one tool called ETL tool. So this tool is going to be performing all these operations. What is the tool I'm going to be using? I'm going to be using SSIS, which is released by Microsoft in year 2005, and MSB, Microsoft Business Intelligence, where you have SSIS, SSAS, SSRS. These three tools are called as MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. SSIS is SQL Server Integration Services. Extract the data, get the data. Transform means a clean, or you can say change the data, and we are going to be loading the data into the destination. So you may be getting a potato from India, some more potato from .NET, US, some more potato from some more places. All the potato will be going into the a potato factory where the cleaning work has to happen. All the small potato will be separated. Bigger potato is taken. Step number one. Step number two, lot of mud is going to be attached with the potato. So people are going to be soaking. The factory is going to be soaking all the potato into a uh, warm water. Right? Step number three, you're going to be peeling the potato. Step number four, cutting the potatoes. All these things are called transformations. Transformation means the cleaning work. So one by one, you're going to be cleaning the potato, right? Because a potato, not ready to use a potato, you need to clean them. So data, I have it. The data is not ready to use data. I have to clean the data. Why? Lot of duplicates are available. Lot of data is missing here and there. Lot of data is completely not well written. Lot of spelling mistakes are available. Lot of blank values are available. Sometimes the data is not readable. So a lot of things may be available. So what you need to do, you have to clean the data with the help of a software called ETL software. So Microsoft is going to be giving you one such software is called as SSIS, which is going to be getting the data, cleaning the data, and loading the data where to the next target, next place. So all the data will be going to the temporarily to one more computer. This is a bigger computer we are going to be having. This computer is called as a staging computer. Okay. Staging server. Server means a computer. Server means a bigger. So staging means what, which is a temporary. That is what you got to understand. Staging means what? Temporary. Staging means what? Temporary. So which is going to be having a large hardware, and what software? Same. SQL will be installed, and this software is for the temporary. What you do? You're going to be doing data cleansing activity. So what do you do? Removing duplicate data, dupes data, or correct, misspelled data, misspelled data, remove blank data, remove blank values, remove blanks. Like that, lot of circuits are going to be doing, or you're going to be merging the data, splitting the data, or convert the data. Whatever you do, all these things are called as a data cleansing activity. People may ask you in the interview, so what you do with the data? You need to say, get all the data with the help of one software. SSIS can talk to it can talk to Java, it can talk to .NET, it can talk to SQL, it can talk to Excel. So SSIS application can talk to anything in this world. The beauty of is it can go and get the data, it can dump the data into the staging, and after dumping also, we will be able to perform data cleansing activity. Data cleaning activity will do it. So once it is done, again, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to use one more time this ETL. One more time, I'm going to be using ETL. What is the ETL we have? We have ETL SSIS only, that is given by Microsoft. This ETL is released in year 2005. Clear? I take all the data from this temporary server. This is a staging server, and all the data with the help of SSIS, I will be loading into final destination. So this is my final destination. I'm going to be loading all the data into this machine. What is this machine? This machine is called as a data warehouse. I told you already, data warehouse server or a machine. So this also will have a large hardware and large hardware, and where we are going to be having SQL, so which is more than this. So staging server, if it is storing 100, units of data, means it can store, let us say 10,000 units of data. It is very, very bigger, large hardware SQL, and it is called as data warehousing. Here we are going to be having cleaned data. What kind of data you have? Cleaned data you are going to be having. So this is what you need to understand. Clear? I will give you one simple example. You can easily understand. You don't have the water supply to your home. So early morning, the water comes. You are going to be carrying a bucket. Okay. Let us say you are going and carrying, this is a bucket. You think like that. It is a one bucket, a Java bucket, a silver bucket, a plastic bucket, or steel bucket, like that. You are going to be carrying one bucket. Your father is carrying one more bucket. Mother is carrying one more plastic bucket. Your sister is carrying one more bucket. You think all these are called buckets. What is the size of the bucket? 30, 40 liters of water you can carry. Early morning, water comes to your line. So you need to go and, there is a lorry comes or water tanker comes. Go and catch the water. When the bucket is full, what you do, you come home, you have a drum or the tank. So this is what is called your drum. Okay, let us think like this. So this is the drum. You're going to be getting this water, this water, this water, all the water maybe you're dumping into here. So you go put the water here. After that, all the buckets will be empty. This will be empty. This will be empty. This will be empty. This will be empty. Again, you go to the water tanker and you fill the water. You fill the water. You fill the water. You fill the water. Next time, you're going to be putting all the water into your drum. So data warehouse will be your drum or the bigger tanker. So all the water will be coming and staying there. And again, this bucket will be empty. This bucket will be empty. All the buckets are empty. So wherever you're catching the fresh water, so wherever you're catching the fresh water in the buckets, right? Wherever you're catching the fresh water, these systems are called as OLTP computers or OLTP setup. Clear? Wherever there is a drum, so drum is called your data warehouse or a tank, bigger tank. These systems are called as OLAP systems. Clear? According to IT industry, wherever there is a fresh data, so the data is called as OLTP data, and there is a OLAP data, online. OLTP means online transaction processing. Transaction means in Telugu, Lavadevi. Lavadevi means what? Whenever you go to hotel, you pay bill. Whenever you go to a bank, we withdraw the cash, you deposit the cash, you pay loan EMI. So you come to goonlinetrainings.com, you inquire, sir, do you have Java course? Sir, do you have Power BI course? You are asking about lot of inquiry. So each and everything is called as a the transaction. Clear? So whatever you do, you go, you buy a movie ticket, you cancel a movie ticket, you buy a washing machine, or you are going to be paying washing machine EMI, loan EMI, whatever you do, everything is called as a transaction. Every transaction will have a data. Remember, for example, I go to Amazon.com, I buy a product. When I buy a product, all the data will be going to one of these servers. So I go to Amazon.com. I wanted to buy a Lenovo laptop. I told you what kind of a laptop we need. for this one for this course, I told you one configuration. So you have decided to buy one Lenovo laptop. You have gone to Amazon.in. I told you minimum below 35,000 rupees laptop you can buy, right? So don't buy Celeron laptops. I also told you don't buy Celeron laptops, never. Clear? You can buy AMD Ryzen, that is fine, right? Minimum 4 GB of RAM you need. It is 16 GB. Minimum 256 GB hard disk is needed. It is also more. And Ryzen is also fine. And Windows 11 is needed. That is also fine. 1, 2, 3 configurations are important. Never buy Celeron. It is 36,000. You can buy this laptop for this course. Power BI SQL we need to install. So you are going to be purchasing. So don't buy this kind of a laptops. Buy at least 35,000 rupees. This is also fine. Lenovo IdeaPad Core i3 and 4 GB needed, 512 GB, Windows 11 is required. That's it. Or Windows 10. You can also buy this kind of a laptop, right? So when you buy any laptop, so what will happen? You're going to be making the payment. All the payments are going to be all the payments are going to be processed and all the data will be captured here. Let me go. For example, I am buying a laptop for my course. So I'm going to be going here. This is my laptop, or from using my laptop, I want to buy a product. So automatically you're going to be establishing a link between this is from you. You're going to be buying one laptop. When you buy, what will happen? It will be 1 minute, guys. Okay. So whenever you buy a laptop, what is going to be happening? It's going to be taking the data from here and it's going to be putting the data where into the server. This is Java server. Like that, many people are buying and buying and buying. All the data will come. Like that, US people are also going to be buying, right? The data will come here. Like, see, Japan people, Dubai people, all the data will be coming and coming and coming and coming. All the data will be fresh data. What kind of a data? Whenever you buy a product, it will be fresh data. All remember this. Always in the OLTP means it is going to be having fresh data. Okay. So whenever you get the fresh data, and what is the size of the data? Very small size of data. We are going to be getting, let us say, every month some 500 GB of data. That is the size I'm going to be talking about. Clear? So fresh data I'm going to be getting, and all the data will be small size data. What is the capacity of your bucket? 30, 40 liters. And most of the time, read and write data. What is the data? Most of the time, read and write data. 80% of the time, we are going to be talking about it is a it is a write data. Write means more and more you are going to be buying the product, right? So that is what you got to understand. So most of the time you're going to Amazon.com and buying the product, right? If you only see the product, if you don't buy it, they don't make any sales. There is no sales at all. So every day we are buying. Means reading is less, buying is more, right? If you go to bank, what normally you do? Once in a while, you say, what is my account balance? But most of the time, you're going to be taking a loan amount. You may be repaying the amount, cash withdrawal, bank transfers. Lot of banking applications are writing applications. Clear? So whenever you make any payment, so there is a writing. Whenever you transfer the funds, there is a writing. Whenever you withdraw the cash, there is a writing. So whatever you do, writing. So more OLTP data means more writing data. Remember this point forever. Clear? So OLTP data means online transaction data, which is a fresh data. For example, you bought the laptop today, fresh data gone to Amazon.com. You bought a blanket yesterday. That is also fresh data. Yesterday's data. So last 1 month data, last 3 months data. So all these things you need to know clearly. OLTP systems means the data capturing points. Clear? So the fresh data will get captured, small data, read and write data. This data will be given by end users. Remember, this data will be given by end users. Clear? That is the point you need to know. Now, now, end users are going to be buying the product. So this kind of a systems are called as OLTP systems. Remember always these points. Clear? So whenever you go to banking, what you do? You're going to be end user. You're going to be withdrawing the cash, depositing the cash. So banking system is a OLTP system. Fresh data will be captured. End users are going to be connecting. More right data will be happening. But only problem is that these machines are not very bigger machines. Very small amount of data they will be able to store. Very small amount of data they're able to store. Once these machines are full with the data means what normally you do, you take all the data from here and you're going to be dumping all the data once in a month or once in a quarter, once in a while. You take all the old data, you're going to be dumping into a bigger machine. This bigger machine is called as OLAP machine, online analytical processing. So OLTP machines are more, you maintain one OLAP machine. One OLAP means I'm going to be talking about data warehousing machine, online analytical processing. Online analytical processing. So not a fresh data, because last month data, before last month data, all the data is called as a historical data, right? Every month you're going to be getting 500 GB of data into 12 months of data, right? So it is not a small data, which is a large data. Why? So every month you're going to be getting, let us say, 500 GB into 12 months. So will be approximately 6,000 GB of data. When you convert, it will become 6 terabytes of data. Clear? Into, let us say, 10 years of data you would like to store. So it will become approximately 60 terabytes of data. So here, every month you're going to be dumping the data, it will become terabytes of data, right? Now, it is old data, historical data. Nobody is going to be modifying any data. It is read-only data, old data. So who's going to be using this data? This data will be used by the business users. Clear? So let us understand what is OLTP means. Fresh data, small data, read and write data. All the data will be going to where? Will be going to here. All the data will come. So this data will be there. Last 10 years of data will be there in the data warehousing. Who's going to be using the data? Not you, because you don't go to the bank and you ask, I want to know what was my balance in 1990 January 1st. Will you ask like that? So you don't ask any questions on the historical, right? You go to the, let us say, bank, you ask, what is my current balance today? Or I wanted to have a last 1 month balance statement. That's it. Or last 3 months balance statement. Like that, only 3 months data, 6 months data, you will be able to access it. But last 10, 20 years of data, you don't use it, right? People, bank will not give it to you. They say, you cannot access last 3 years of data. It is gone. Gone means gone. But where it is gone? It is not gone anywhere. It is there in the data warehousing system. So who's going to be taking the data from OLTP machines and dumping into a data warehousing? So manually dumping is going to be not happening. We are going to be using ETL systems. So I wanted to tell you one simple example, right? So I'm getting the water daily. Every day bucket is full. This bucket is full, right? When the bucket is full here, and every day I'm going to go to manually and dumping it here, dumping it here. So one friend told me, Bhaskar, don't do like that. You buy a motor pump. That is what my friend told me. Okay, what he told me, Bhaskar, you don't do like that. Buy a motor pump. So I went to Amazon.com or I went to this one. I wanted to purchase a motor pump, water motor pump, right? So lot of pumps are available, right? So these many pumps are available. You can buy any one pump. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to buy either this pump or this pump or this pump. I will be connecting to my bucket and I will be connecting to my tank. What is my tank? My tank will be your data warehouse. Clear? So what is this? This is what is called your ETL. Remember this. So ETL is nothing but a data importing exporting software, which will go to your bucket, maybe your father bucket, your bucket, all the buckets can be connected. All the water within 5 seconds or within 5 minutes, it will be loading. So these are called ETL. So different companies will have different ETL machines. It is a Crampton water motor pump. It is maybe SSIS. Clear? It is a DKM series. It may be data stage. It is one IBM company. ETL software is called data stage. Like that, Lakshmi electrical motor pump. It may be Azure data factory. So this is one software. This is one more software. This is one more software. Like we have many ETL softwares are available all over the world. Clear? Not only SSIS. So what are the ETL softwares we have? SSIS is from Microsoft, right? We have data stage from IBM company. It is also ETL software. And OBA, Oracle BA from Oracle company. We have Pentaho. Pentaho from one more company, Talent. Clear? Ebenezio, right? So lot of companies are going to be having ETL tools. You can use SSIS or data stage or Informatica. That is also very popular tool. All of them are called different ETL tools, not from Microsoft. Microsoft tool is called SSIS. And one more tool Microsoft is having today, that is ADF, Azure Data Factory, which is cloud-based tool. So it is also one more tool, ADF Azure Data Factory. So you can use data stage, OBA, Informatica, Pentaho, SSIS, any tool you can use, you will be able to perform ETL operations. Clear? Once the bucket is full, you switch on this motor. This motor is going to be dumping the water directly to the this one. Clear? Directly you dump the water to the data warehousing. That is not correct one. My mother told me, Bhaskar, water is not so clean. What my mother told me, Bhaskar, water is not so cleaned. What should I do? If the water is not so clean, what should I do? I have to go and try to put the water into the one more drum. For example, this is a bad water. This is a bad water. This is also bad water. Bad water. Dump all the water into one more tank or one more drum. So cleaned water, you clean the water here. Cleaned water should go to here using this motor pump. Clear? So bad water, all the source water is bad water. It is uncleaned water. I'll be dumping to this bigger tank. So here what I do, I'm going to be cleaning the water. Cleaned water using this motor pump, I'm going to be putting into one more tank. This is a cleaned water. Clear? So like that, you got to understand we have a two drums. One is called a staging a drum or a staging a tank where the data will be cleaned. Cleaned water will be going to the what a final tank. From the final tank, the water will be distributed to the people who can drink the water, who can take the bath with the water, or who can use the water. Clear? So end of the day, simple understanding. uh, Government of India collecting water from Godavari, Krishna, Penna rivers. All the water will be collected and will be cleaned in a big reservoirs. Clear? Cleaned water again will be dumped and stored into the different bigger tanks in the cities, so that this water can be used by the different factories, different people. Clear? So data warehouse is a cleaned data, large amount of data. What are the data sources here? Data source may be a Krishna river, maybe Godavari river, maybe any other river from where the source water will be collected. with the bigger pumps. That is what is called, we are ETL. Clear? ETL is going to be getting bigger data. It is going to be dumping into one bigger space. Cleaning work is going to be happening here with the help of a lot of reverse osmosis process. They may put a lot of chlorination, lot of steps they're going to be following in the staging area. They clean the water. Cleaned water again with the help of a motor pump, it is going to be dumped onto a warehousing or reservoir. Warehouse means a very big reservoir which can accommodate large amount of water. Clear? Like that you need to understand. So getting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data is going to be happening. So all these activities will be done by the data engineering team. So data engineer should know how to get the data. He should know how to perform ETL operations, how to clean the data, how to store the data into the data warehousing machines. A who should know? A data engineer team should know. So afterwards, what normally we do? We got the data here. All the data is available. With this data, I'm going to be using one more process. So we are going to be using SSAS. Okay. This one more mission I'm going to be using. All the data is here. Okay. All the data only we're going to be storing. If you only store the data, that is not important, right? For example, you go shop number 1, buy some vegetables. For example, you go shop number 1 and from here you're buying some vegetables, buying some more vegetables from here. All the vegetables you're getting and putting into a bag. This is your carry bag. Temporarily you're going to be storing. After coming home, what you do? You open the bag, you're going to be cleaning the vegetables. So clean the vegetables, what you do? You're going to be storing into the refrigerator. Refrigerator is this. This is your data warehouse and cleaned vegetables are available. But if you store only vegetables, who's going to be preparing the food? Refrigerator or a cold room cannot, prepare the food. You need to process the food. For the processing purpose, we need to have a kitchen. So this is what is called SSAS. SSAS is nothing but your kitchen. Kitchen, what you do? You're going to be taking the vegetables, chicken, and all of them. You're going to be processing the food here. So SSAS is a kitchen or a processing area. Remember that. Okay. It is going to be processing the data. What do you mean by processing the data? For example, I have a 10, I have a 20. I'm storing the data. But I would like to process means I would like to know what is the sum. 10 plus 20 is equivalent to 30. What is the minimum? 10. What is the maximum? 20. Like that, many things I'm going to be processing. So remember, I'm storing only two numbers for understanding purpose. If you have billions of data, so if you store only the number, I don't need the number. I wanted to know what is the total sales last 5 years. I wanted to know what is the last quarter sales in India. Or I wanted to know as of till today, Apple iPhone 16 model sales in India. So last month is October 31st, right? Today is November 2nd or 3rd. The Apple company wanted to know what are the total sales happened through Amazon India till October 31st. I wanted to know the total grand sales. Clear? So the data is every month people are buying and buying. All the data gone to data warehouse. Every month data will go. September month, October month data gone to the data warehouse. Now we are in the November 1st or 2nd today. So what we need to do? I need to process what is the total models sold in South India. What are the total models in North India? All the data will be taken and processed, and it is going to be telling you some figure. So these many phones have been sold. This is the total amount collected. And South India city, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, like that. So North India, Delhi, Pune, Kolkata, Bhubaneswar, Ahmedabad, Jaipur, like that. They wanted to have the sales, the last 2 months sales, they wanted to analyze, or last 2 years sales, 14 sales versus 15 sales. Apple iPhone I'm talking about, 16 sales, Vivo model number 1, model number 2, and I wanted to know South India Vivo phone sales versus North India Vivo phone sales, latest model. So like that, all the data is going to be here. For each and everything, I need to process the data. Processing means performing summing operation, average operation, aggregations. All these things will be done in the kitchen only. Kitchen means your SSAs. That is also one more application I'm going to be talking about here, right? Where I'm going to be creating an aggregations. So because of this, aggregations only, we can analyze the data. So the total is 30 for the quarter one. Total is 40 for the quarter two. All the totals are available where? In the cube only. So all the data it can give you. Quarter one sales is 200 million. Quarter two sales, let us say 300 million. Quarter three sales will be 400 million. Quarter four sales will be 410 million. Like that, you got the total grand totals and everything in the cube. Clear? So this data is available within the cube SSAS. So I take this data, all the numbers I'm going to be taking, because this is going to be having a raw data. So raw vegetables are available in the refrigerator, and in your kitchen you're going to be cooking the vegetables, creating a good biryani, good dish is prepared. After that, what you do? You're going to be serving the food, right? So neatly, you take the food from here. This is the cooked food. I'm going to be serving in the plate. The plate is called your reporting. Clear? You're going to be having the plate. Clear? So neatly, you create a food. You're going to be displaying in the visualization. You're going to be creating a nice chart like this. And inside that, you say, this is the sales. Like that, you're going to be preparing the chart. Clear? The charts are going to be prepared either in Excel you can use, or you can use Power BI you can use, or you can use Tableau. Any software you can use, you will be able to create a beautiful reports and the visualizations. Clear? So these reports are going to be given to the your end user. So end of the day, these reports are going to be taken and analyzed by the company managers. Clear? They take a large amount of data from the data warehousing. So you're going to be processing the data, and the reports are going to be given to the decision makers of the company. This is what is called data analytics means. So what you do, you're going to be collecting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data into the data warehousing, and processing the data with the help of SSAS, and creating a lot of reports with the Power BI. These reports are going to be given to the Amazon sales managers, Amazon CEOs, Amazon management. Clear? So data warehousing data is not given to end user. So end user is always going to be connected here only. So I'm the end user. I will be able to go. I always connected to the OLTP systems only. You're an end user. I'm not working for Amazon company. So I'll become end user. If I buy a product, I'm going to be supplying the data to OLTP application. For example, you go to banking system, you withdraw the cash. You're supplying the data to the banking system. Banking system is a OLTP system. Amazon company.com is a OLTP system. PhonePe application is a OLTP system, because OLTP means online transaction data. Online transactions are completely for the end users. You go to any application, PhonePe, Android, Java, .NET, anything that you're using today, all of them are called OLTP, OLTP, OLTP. People will ask you this question in the interview. Do you know any OLTP application that currently you're using? So whatever you're using, maybe Java application, .NET application, PhonePe application, I do not worry. I do not worry. I am using one application. I'm providing some data unknowingly or knowingly. The data will be captured in one of the computer. So that computer is called as a OLTP computer. So always data will be taken once in a month, once in a quarter from the OLTP computer. All the data will be kept in the staging server. Data will be cleaned in the staging server. Cleaned data will be stored in the data warehousing machine. This is called as OLAP machine. If I store the data, that is not enough. I am going to be processing the data. Processing means I need to know what is the total sum, because I'm having a large amount of data in the data warehousing. Summing need to be done separately with the help of a, let us say, with the help of SSAS application. So summed data need to be neatly created a chart. The chart need to be displayed. That is what is called Power BI. Clear? So getting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data, processing the data, then creating a report. So this is what is called data analytics. Clear? So you are going to be working with the SSIS, you are going to be working with the SQL, you are going to be working with the SSAS, you are going to be working with the data warehousing, you are going to be working with the Power BI. Excel is not needed. So all these things you have to know. So SSIS will be for 25 days, 25 classes. Data warehousing only 10 classes, 10 days, right? And SSA is only for the 5 days. And the Power BI will be for 45 days. Clear? So you need to know SSIS, Power BI, and this one, all these things you need to learn as part of data analytics. SQL is the backbone for everything. Clear? So people may ask you, what is OLTP? What is a OLAP? So if somebody asks you, you have to tell at least a few things. So OLTP means where we are connected, fresh data will be there. Very small amount of data we can store and read and write data. It is a fresh data and users. We are all connected. OLAP data means data warehousing data, historical data, large data, read-only data, business users, all the managers are going to be connected. It is to run the business. Okay. To run the business, we're going to be using these systems. Okay. But here to improve your business, why we need to analyze the data, how the sales means to improve the business. So both of them are needed for the company. One system is collecting the data from the end users. Second system is telling you how the sales is happening. So these systems are going to be used by the management of Amazon company. These systems are going to be used by the Amazon end user. I wanted to buy a product means I should go to OLTP. You don't know OLTP, you will be able to go to Amazon app or Amazon Android application, or maybe go into Amazon portal, amazon.in, you will be able to buy the product. Clear? So this is what you need to know. So as a course, what are you're going to be learning? In this course, you're going to be learning these many things. Okay, SQL Server from tomorrow we are going to be having, and Power BI also we are going to be having parallelly. So SQL Server, no live classes, no live classes, only videos will be given, remember. So 5 to 5 videos will be given. So daily you need to watch daily one video. It will be 1 hour video, 1 hour video, like that 45 plus videos are going to be given. These are available in Telugu and English language. Clear? So daily you need to take one video and you need to watch. So I don't teach SQL today because I don't have time. If you wanted to attend live class means one more trainer, Mr. Arun, is going to be taking live classes of SQL Server. So I don't know what is the current batch timings, but you can ask with my team. Otherwise, happily you can take SQL Server, my recorded videos. Daily you play one video, 1 hour video also you don't take at a time. Watch only 15 minutes, take a break. Again, watch only 15 minutes, take a break. If you don't have a mode, stop it. In the evening, you watch 15 minutes, you watch 15 minutes. Like that 1 hour video, you can break and watch, try to write the notes, right? By pen and paper, maintain one notebook for Power BI, one notebook for SQL Server, one notebook for SSIS and data warehousing. You buy 3 to 4 notebooks, try to write the notes on your own. Complete videos will be given. So on SQL Server, you will be able to start from either tomorrow or day after tomorrow, watching one video. If you have any questions on SQL Server, next day, Power BI class, before the class, after the class, you can ask me doubt. I have given my number also. You can ping me, sir. This is the doubt I'm having. Can we connect one to one? Sir, I'm doing a SQL lab. Can we connect now? Yes, I will be able to connect one to one, clarify the doubts. Telugu and English videos are available. You can take any video after making the payment. You will be given all the videos at one shot. You can just watch. So that is the sequel. Power BI live classes will be starting from tomorrow, not from tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be installing SQL Server, Power BI in your computers. Minimum 4 GB of RAM, any processor except a Celeron processor, and 4 GB of RAM, 256 hard disk needed, right? So that is, I'm going to be live classes will be there for 45 days. So first 2 months, November and December, we are only targeting these two courses. Daily, you need to watch one SQL Server video, either in the morning or in the evening. You need to watch that video, and daily morning at 8 a.m., you will be able to come to this class. Okay, first month 8 a.m. Next month onwards, your batch going to be shifted to 7 a.m. IST. Next month onwards. Current month it will be in 8 a.m. IST only. Next month onwards 7 a.m. Even though there is a problem, you should not be worried, because the daily videos I'm going to be uploading for the Power BI also. You can watch daily videos. So this will be for first 2 months. So November, December gets over. In that November, December gets over. January month, I'm going to be giving you SSIS, data warehousing, and SSAS. These are the things I'm going to be giving it to you. So all the class, totally 5 classes you're going to be learning, right? And don't tell me, sir, I know SQL Server. My friend TA taught me. I have learned the basics. If you say like that, you cannot crack any job, because 60 to 70% of the interview question from SQL, remaining from here, remaining 40% interview questions or 30% of the interview questions from this one. If you wanted to become a data analyst, Power BI and SSIS and data warehousing and SSIS is not very important. SQL is important. People who do not know SQL in depth, they will not be there in the IT industry more than 1 or 2 months. I'm telling you, tomorrow you cannot blame me. Sir, my friend told me only to learn Power BI. Sir, my friend told me who's from US only to learn Power BI means you follow your friends. Don't ask me any questions, right? So if you know SQL, that is not sufficient. You have to learn in depth of SQL, because SQL will give you 70% of the weightage in interview. All interview questions are from my syllabus only, right? You take it SSIS, Power BI, SQL Server, anything you take, everything from my syllabus only. So don't, go to any other YouTube channels. Don't see anything. You follow blindly one guru. Guru will take care of many things. Then I'll give you projects, lot of interview questions, CV preparation. I'll be doing it for you. So all of them you will be able to get. You will have different roles: data analysis, data analytics, BA developer, Power BI developer, data analyst, business analyst, report developer, any kind of a role you can play. So these are the things we're going to be giving. So SQL only videos we're offering. We don't have a live class. Power BI 2 months live. Azure Data Factory or SSIS, I told you, right? So SSIS you need to learn. Azure Data Factory is also one more that you need not learn. So Azure Data Factory is live. SSIS means videos again. These are videos only. So I don't recommend Azure Data Factory. SSIS you learn. SSAS videos and data warehousing videos I'm going to be giving. So all of them are, these are the paid courses. These are the free courses for you. Totally 5 courses are going to be given. The fee structure for all these things will be given now. And this is including a project. One project will be included. So 20 plus assignments are included. CV preparation is included, and the project explanation is included in this fee, and you can continue. So the fee and everything my team is going to be telling you after the class. So you wait till 12 o'clock, you will get the payment links. And from tomorrow, I'm going to be starting the actual classes. Tomorrow we'll install SQL Server and Power BI. I'll give you software. If you don't have a laptop ready, you can buy the laptop within 1 week of time and try to install all the softwares, guys. Clear? Anybody wanted to do data engineering means they need to learn SQL, Python, Azure Databricks, Azure Data Factory, Azure Synapses Data Warehouse. So this will be for the data engineering. Clear? Data science, I don't recommend. Data scientist, prompt engineer, AI, ML engineer, advanced analytics engineer. Coding, you need to have problem solving, you need to have maths and stats, you need to have. Clear? So data analytics, understanding the past. Data science means predicting the future. AI, make the machine intelligent. What is artificial intelligence means? Make the machine intelligent. The computer is not an intelligent device on its own. Somehow you need to make the computer intelligent and use the device to perform a lot of activities. Clear? So using clustering, classifications, and regression algorithms, we can make any machine intelligent. Machines are not intelligent by default. If you make the machines intelligent, that is what is called artificial intelligence, and use the machines for your work. Clear? So clustering, classification, regression is part of AI. So that we are not going to be covering in this module. So this is what is a summary for this. Clear, guys? So you can plan for either data analytics or data engineering. So strongly recommend data analytics. So we'll continue. Data engineering is also going to be starting from today morning 9:30. After your demo, I'm going to be starting that batch as well, guys. Chalo, time gets over. If you have any questions, you can ask me. It will take a minimum 3 months, November, December, January, it will take. And if you have any questions, you are welcome. Payment links will be coming by afternoon 12 o'clock. If you don't get the payment link, you can call these numbers, or you can also call my number anytime. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, I'm trying to show you how to install the software, and different meeting ID, you will be able to get it. And you can just call the team if you need any help or any other suggestions. Thank you, guys.